Chicken tenders, by the way. Fuck you, man. Don't try it. I'm not gonna pay.
And hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Hakkinen series Formula One Global Racing series. Today we are going to be racing in the Temple of Speed, known as Imola. Now this is going to be a sprint race, so we do have a one-shot qualifying followed by a 5-lapper, and that will determine our starting grid for the next race. Now, some little facts about Monza. As we know, it is the Temple of Speed, with drivers using full power for over 75% of the lap. And in 2004 at Monza, Juan Pablo Montoya set the fastest ever F1 lap when he recorded an average speed of 262 kilometers per hour. And yeah, and with that, it is no surprise this Grand Prix is the shortest one that we have on the calendar. Now, back-to-back wins are hard to come by at Monza, but in Lewis Hamilton in 2014, 2015, and 2017 and 2018 has been the only driver to achieve the feat since Damon Hill in 1993 to 94. The closest ever Formula One finish was recorded at Monza in 1971 when Peter Geithen won by 1/100th from Ronnie Peterson. The top 5 finishes were covered by just 6/10 each way. And as we all know, Sebastian Vettel won his first Formula One race at the 2008 Italian Grand Prix, driving for the midfield Toro Rosso, and it remains the only Italian. It remains. Ignore that. And yeah, 8 drivers have scored their maiden F1 victory at the Italian Grand Prix, including Jackie Stewart, Juan Pablo Montoya, Sebastian Vettel, and some of the most recent drivers, I believe, being Pierre Gasly, I believe, as well. And it looks like we are getting close to being started with. We should be starting soon, but it seems there are not too many people who are joining us in the lobby today, so it might just be a little bit of a quiet race. So we will just wait here for a little bit on until we get underway. But just taking a little look at the standings right now, we can see Viking extending his gap to 212 points from Beatty Nuts, and I don't think Beatty Nuts has been here for the last 2 races, so he missed out on Belgium and Zandvoort, and I don't believe he's going to be here tonight with only 9 drivers joining us on the starting grid right now, and it's going to be a very interesting race to see how this shapes out. Just all interesting in general. Okay, so we are just over 4 minutes overdue for this race now, and I think the drivers are going to be pretty eager to get on underway here. Um, and yeah, it just seems like all the drivers yeah, we're just chilling here in the paddock, still waiting for the cars to go out. So not really much to talk about right now because we are all just waiting. Um. Oh, my bad. The sorry, I don't know how long till we start. I think we're a bit overdue though. I'm not sure.
Hi, Deku.
Howdy, howdy. So today we have Pentagonio joining us in the Castles Lounge to help with this race.
Yes, I am looking forward to commentating it. It will be very, very exciting stuff on track tonight, hopefully. So lots of close racing. Hopefully, a really tight fight for the win at the front. What are we thinking, Deku?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a very nice race. Should should be a good one with some very fast drivers, obviously, with the different setups as well. Whether they're going to go for possibly more downforce through the corners, more late breakers, and who's going to have the better top speed along the straight. But of course, DRS is going to play a powerful hand here at this track, and we'll be looking out for that 1 second gap.
Yeah, another interesting factor that will take part is the strategy. If people and the safety car influencing those strategies. For example, people starting on the harder tyre might find more advantage towards the end of the race.
They might find more advantage towards the end of the race, but will it be worth it if the safety car comes out when there may be 5 laps on that tires?
Sort of
Everybody on the
end of the day.
soft runners can pit. Very much a coin toss.
Yeah, we'll have to see what ends up happening.
We will have to see what happens. And yeah, I believe we're going to be getting underway soon. So we'll just have to wait and see for a little bit then. But yeah,
I need to join
happening.
the session and select spectator.
So we've got Pentagonial join the spectator with
We've got Gaz, Viking, Cheeky Otter, that Aussie dude, Julius Cheeser, Apex, and Cato in the lobby so far. Who have you got money on tonight, Deku?
Oh, well, I do know that Gaz and Apex have had close battles at this track before, and I know that Gaz has been robbed. He was going to win in one race, but his game crashed, and that forced him to cede the positions. I've got my money on Gaz tonight in the Aston Martin.
I think I'm not too sure about Julius Cheeser, because I haven't seen him race too often, but I know that Apex and Gaz have some serious pace around here. Apex has taken wins at Monza, an ample amount of times before, and I would never write off Viking and Cheeky Otter from being in contention for the podium and perhaps the win as well. Cato should be around to pick up the scraps.
Yeah, boy, Deku, make sure your stream isn't lagging.
Yeah, it isn't. Don't worry.